You heard what she just said when she said that she was taught a lot about men, about the wrong things about men, and she had to learn a lot. That's what you're starting to see today. You're starting to actually look around and be like, damn, these men ain't as bad as we've been taught that they were. And that's why when Mr. Letgo said 80-20 and it came to women, y'all were like, hell no, absolutely not. But when he said 70-30 for men, y'all sat there and was like, yeah, I could see that. But only recently have you started to notice that these men aren't as bad as women are trying to play them out to be.
Well, when Sierra said that, I'm thinking about like, I mean, she said like that some of the things that she was like maybe taught or saw portrayed, or but I believe when women are told some of these things, it's more of a defense mechanism so that we know what to look for in a man who really is going to be someone that is going to pursue us and partner with us instead of robbing us of the anointing that we have. That's part of the thing that we bring to the table. As a woman, you know that when I do partner with this man can give me anything and I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna make sure.
I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Hold on, Mr. Lake. I'm gonna ask you a serious question though, Stacey. Now you've been how long you been? I don't know if you've been dabbling on social media lately, right? Or are you regular on social media?
Here and there. I really don't watch TV and stuff like that, but social media.
Keep it a bean. When you look at what is going on social media today, the back and forth, the things that you've been seeing said, could you honestly say that majority, and I know people gonna hate me for this, but I'm just gonna go out and say it. Do you really think that majority of people that you see on social media right now are an asset to someone else as far as relationships? Just looking at what you've been seeing lately, Shade Room.
I don't think that's a fair question. I really don't think that's a fair question. Because if you think about it, Sweeney, the most sensationalized stuff is what we see. You're not gonna see that.
Hold on, wait. But the thing is, that's the only
I told you all fighting. Y'all dare to call me everything but a liar.
Hold on, wait. The reason why I use social media though is because they brought it up first. She talked about what she saw on social media. So that's why I'm asking. Yeah. When you look on social media in general and you see what's going on in the current space right now, you see the way I know you've done seen Pink Book Lessons videos. I know you done seen Celebrity. I know you done been on this channel. I know you done seen Shade Room. I know you done seen all of this. Can you honestly say that you can look at that and say majority of these people are an asset to another person relationship wise?
Like I said, it depends on environment. If I'm a white woman who is looking at certain pages that she's liked, certain content will show up, and you.
Let's just talk about black folks and what you see on social media.
Hold on. Me as an African American woman, yes, I like the shade room, so I'm seeing some of the breakups and mess. But then I'm also Nigerian, so I'm seeing our traditional ways, how families are mended, bonded. So I see a little bit of both, and I mean, I just don't want to make that generalization. I mean, I can see both sides when he did present the numbers. But like I said, it's based on what people's perspectives are.
Sweeney, how in line with the algorithm? Like, so if you consume red pill content, you're gonna have a specific type of algorithm coming to you, and it's gonna highlight some of the worst aspects of female nature that you can get. They're gonna be 1,000 gold digger videos. There'll be skits. It's gonna be women throwing burgers at cars and breaking, like like how algorithm, like if you click on one woman with a big booty, your whole explore page gonna be thick women. They feed you the thing that you pay some attention to. The only
problem with what you just said, Marcus, is you don't need the algorithm to know what everybody is predominantly following, because you can go to all those relationship posts, all the positivity, and you can see that the numbers are nowhere compared to the Shade Room, Spiritual Word, the Manosphere. You know what I mean? Fresh and Fit was the leading. Right. They were the leading in donations for the last 2 years. So when you look at that, while it's true that you can go into positive spaces, let's just look at JR's show right now, right? This is the most popular show on the network, but this is the show that most people complain about when it comes to the panel. He got 5 other shows that are relatively positive, that are relatively even keel. We have great conversations over there, but this is the most popular show. So you have to look at that and say, like, when Shade Room got 25 million subscribers, but then you go and you look at somebody that's trying to build up and they talking about marriage in a positive light, and they only got 10,000 followers, that should tell you something about everybody.
Most people are addicted to trauma, especially in our
people.
culture. That's the only thing that keeps us stimulated is seeing somebody else go through something that's relative to what they've seen and what they have adopted as they have grown up. So that's why it's being pushed. And when you are not in that percentage, like I don't see that on my page because I don't follow that stuff. And I unfollow that stuff because it's not my frequency. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not to say that it's right or wrong. It's just to say that I don't want to see it. Like, I got my own shit going on. Why do I need to indulge in other people's drama and their misery when I could be focused on other stuff? So I don't indulge in that because
that would make
I'm
you a
careful
minority.
and mindful, what I feed myself, whether it's through television, music, or whatever. But
Is this like the show we did? Was it Sunday? When you're healed, you see differently. Was that what this network? That's what that is. When you're healed, you see differently. So all those views that you see on, them 25 million people, some of them ain't healed. Okay,
that's what I'm saying though. But the healed people are only 10,000. So that's why I asked that question. Would you look at all of that and see what majority of people are following? What majority of these people are saying? There's 538 million subscribers on Twitter. There's over 1.8 billion of them on Instagram. There's another 1.7 billion on YouTube. And when you look at these relationship conversations and you're seeing what majority of the people are getting versus what's also being followed, I get it. Sierra just said she's healed. But that's why I asked, when you look at those people, not yourself, take yourself out of it, take your personal circle out of it. When you look out into the world and you see what all these people are doing, would you honestly sit there and say that majority of people are an asset to someone in a relationship? Or would you say you're looking at a bunch of broken people who probably aren't really assets to nobody until they figure their shit out?
Okay, I gotta
go ahead, Andrea, and then we got to transition, y'all.
Okay, I feel like, this is to Sweeney and whoever else, like, y'all are not being realistic here. Like, this world is not a utopia where everybody just is old and just has all their stuff together. Everyone has their own imperfections. Everyone has their stuff that they have to work on, but it's starting to take an accountability and realizing that you have a problem. I feel like with most men, which was the topic of this conversation, sometimes it's difficult for you guys to say, hey, I might need to look in the mirror and get therapy. And I feel like
literally nobody said that. Nobody.
And I said
you brought something up that's irrelevant. Like,
sir, for you to relax because you're not controlling yourself right now. That's a part of your journey.
Come on, man. Come on, Andrea. You better than that. Better than that.
I'm saying to this conversation, we're trying to like create this world where everyone is like in some like unrealistic world. Everybody has their stuff to deal with, but for the most part, I feel like women are more likely to go on a healing journey and finding out who they are and getting the help that they need.
That's not true.
Excuse me, sir. It actually
that's not true. That's not. That's not true. Just because we don't do it the same way you do doesn't mean we're not doing it.
Right.
Sir,
that's not true. You gotta stop. You gotta stop lying on men. That's not true.
For you to have some decorum, okay? Please.
I do have decorum. I'm just saying that's not true. You gotta stop doing that.
First, it's
you basically just came out. Your very first answer to the question was that men are closeted. That was your answer. You called men closeted.
Sir,
come on now.
Whoa.
Come on now, Andrea. You better than that. You're better than that.